Hello, welcome back to Realms of Forgotten Worlds video tutorials. I'm your host Albert Taylor, and I'd like to welcome you to video 5 of our video collection. Here we have a special video, one that was asked about on YouTube. So we have this video explaining how to create a multi-option book, which may seem easy, may not for some, but here we are anyway. We're going to make a video. All right. First of all, we have our page here. And Gmail account for any comments, questions, anything, and also our Facebook page. The same deal there. If you want to send your comments there, we'll be waiting for you. Okay, a little bit about the book because I like to move the book a little bit, and also because it's a role model for this kind of video. Multi-option sci-fi here. All right. And Realms of Forgotten Worlds, we have 71 decisions, 234 chapters, 70 tragic endings, and 1 goal. Alright? So this video is brought to you by Realms of Forgotten Worlds. Alright? With the slogan, your adventure, you decide. Alright? Alright, so this is our video number 5. And the question is how to start a multi-option story. Okay, the question of the day. Alright, so the first question would be on many person's mind, what do I need? That's actually a very, very good question. And we're going to get into that today. Alright, well, kind of off the question, off the subject a bit. Something personal that I would really like to recommend is a little bit of music. And this is actually a very excellent example here. Really well, recommendation of mine just to help you concentrate and get into the subject. You can get this. Also, you'll need this. And unfortunately, they're not paying me to promote their website or their products, but here you go anyway if you want to use this program. I've used several actually, and this is one that really helped me a lot. So just for anybody who wants to take this advice, really recommend Mindjet. A really good program. Okay, we have open here the program Mindjet. There's a little older version, but pretty much the same. Not too many differences here, not too many variations. Well, basically, when you open the program, you'll get a screen like this. You just have to come up here, the red button, well, the white button here. Click it and you'll get a new page. I've already named this one actually Epic Space Battle, since I am sci-fi. Okay, so basically what we're doing is recreating something back in the days. It was called Mindstorm. And people got together and they got a big poster and starting drawing out ideas, little circles, and yeah, just throw it in there, get it crammed with ideas. The idea is not to keep it organized, but to keep it with ideas, get it as full as you can. Okay, the same idea here, but on computer. Okay, as you can see, every time we do a click here, it's the same as getting a pen and drawing a circle. Okay, but much easier. I really like this program because it is easy to use. Of course, you can do it like other programs. Right click. Okay, you can insert things like this. I like doing it this way. I don't know, if you prefer doing it this way, then this is the way to do it. Okay, so we have our Epic Space Battle. Okay, this little circle was already here with this rounded box. I just clicked, and you can change that to anything you want. Alright, really easy to use. Let's put in let's say space fantasy, for example. Okay, get that typed in, just click anywhere else. Boom, okay. Multi-option couldn't be any easier. Really funny thing, I was in Facebook in one of the posts. I'm really new to Facebook, by the way, so this is still funny to me. Woman was complaining that she couldn't end her book. She wanted some ideas. So it was really easy for me to go into the post and put in, we'll just end it with mini endings. Which is really funny for me because the post got really quiet. There was some activity before that, but then everybody just kind of freaked out, I think. I said, whoa, this guy's crazy. But then I put a link in there. I kind of detected that to one of the videos I'd done before, and so then there was some activity, but they kind of like ignored that. I think 1 or 2 hours later, somebody put in a link, or not a link. They commented on another web page that has some similar books, but they are children's books. And I told them, yeah, those are fine if you're a kid. Kids really love this type of reading. They love to use their minds and imagination and get into the book. What I did is made an adult book, multi-option sci-fi adult book, right, for adults. Even though kids can read it, well, it's kind of a little heavy for kids, maybe some really technical stuff in there, but with that idea, and that's the only response I got. So I was really happy once I got the comment on the YouTube page. Somebody asking is like, "Whoa, yeah, I'll take this one." Just minutes later, and I responded, and well, this is basically the result of that. Somebody wanted to know how to write multi-option. For me, it's not really a great secret. It's not something I want just for myself. Actually, in reality, what I want is some more reading material. Just imagine if Isaac Asimov had made something like this, multi-option. We can read his book, reread it 5 or 6 different times, and who knows how many different ways. That would be really awesome for me. And so that's basically the objective here: get more people inspired and write multi-option to get this concept from the 80s live again, get it going again. So this is the way I read. I really don't like the lineal type reading. The author takes me by the hand and leads me to the very end. I think I wrote that in somewhere. But basic, that's what I feel. That's in reality, that's what I feel. I don't want somebody just leading me by the hand and to the very end. It's kind of it's lacking in imagination for me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people. Alright, so this is the objective of this video. And introduction of this program. Hopefully this will make it a lot easier for some people. Or a lot of people, hopefully. To start writing some multi-option science fiction. Alright, start getting the editorials open their eyes again. Because basically what I got in response, no, we don't do that. I think that what they're basically saying is we don't understand it and we won't take the risk. I can understand that. I'm not angry at them. This is not something new, but something that many people probably don't understand. All right, well, back to the topic then before we get to offset. Let's go to a map that I did a little earlier. A video I completely messed up. Okay, where I made each one of these in the video. Well, we'll just jump that and go straight here. You see the background. This is an awesome background. Since I'm more from the sci-fi point of view, let's recreate this background so you see how I did that. That might help some here. Okay, so we got the plain white background, kind of boring, right? Let's go to design, and we'll go to map theme, and we'll scroll all the way down here to the bottom. You see theme space. One click and we're there. That just completely changes everything for me. All right, get you in the sci-fi mindset. If you want to write sci-fi, that is. Alright, hopefully you do. So this is the way to do it. Good beginning here, space fantasy. Okay, this kind of, let's recreate this map here. From a previous tutorial I just totally destroyed. Alright, so we see every time we click, a little box appears. It's not too apparent here with the little background, but okay, you can kind of see the little arrow. Okay, anywhere we click, we create one. So let's type in some text there. Space fantasy, what do we want to put in? Well, something fun. How about this? Deep space. Deep space, alright. That's an idea here, so we can get imagination going. Okay, so the space fantasy is in deep space. And it's really, let's see, a lot of trash and space debris. There we go. Space debris everywhere. Okay, that's a good idea. Imagine that. Space debris. Let's see, black hole nearby. How about that? Although you technically can't see a black hole nearby, but oh, maybe your audience is kids. They may not know that. Okay, no problem. Well, if you can't see it, maybe you still want to know it's there for the gravitation effect on the space debris and everything. It's a okay. Well, that could be an idea. How about see it's critical moment to escape. All right, there we go. All right. So notice I don't want to connect it there. There's a reason for that. You see there, it automatically wants to put it under there. Actually, when really what I want to do is get it really close, because this is one of the first ideas I have for the new story here. All right. So I get as close as I can without connecting it. Come over here to insert. Get this little red line here, this icon. Connect it here because it's coming from the main idea directly to there. All right. There's a reason for that, because these I call these hard connections. Okay. I did a map. Well, I redid it like 6-7 times. It didn't work out simply because the map was so big that these lines just kind of spread out. These lines don't like things too close to each topic. They have an automatic spacing. So that really doesn't work for me. So I like things close so I can see the relationship. And these don't do that. They just spread out and make everything, I guess, in a way organized. But for a big map that doesn't work. Alright, these lines do. These lines are perfect for that. You can put things really, really close. Critical moment to escape. Let's put here a lot of fear. Okay, cool. I want to put it there. Put it here. Okay, just kind of add the idea to another idea. There's a subcategory, actually, technically speaking. There's a lot of fear. This critical moment of escape. Okay. How about this? Main character. What could happen to our main character there in this critical moment of escape? Main character is sad, is desperate, whatever you want. This is the good thing. You can always go back and change. It's real easy. We'll do that here in a moment. Okay. How about this? Since nothing intelligent comes to mind right now. The main character is afraid. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's say we don't like that. We don't like afraid. Okay. We have a better idea. Sounds kind of dumb. Okay. How about this? Just lost family. Okay. That makes a whole lot more sense than just being afraid, right? Okay. So it's a space family trip. Okay. Something happened. Boom. He lost his whole family. He survives. Alright. So what does that lead us? Okay, main character is alone, perhaps. Okay. Alright, that could be another sub-idea there. Okay. We'll put here, trying to escape black hole. Okay. We could put that as a sub-idea, but that could be another line in our story. Let's put it there. Okay, because that could be a whole different situation, right? He's really sad and everything, then he discovers he's gonna die too. Okay, so we put this apart here. Okay, how about this? Trying to fix ship. That adds a little bit of adrenaline to it, right? Alright. Well, that's actually turning a whole lot better than this one here. But okay, you can already see that that one was already pretty much developed. Okay, with different colors and everything. We'll do that here too. You can see how we got this. Basically, well, you see how we get these little topics created. How about this? Let's make a decision. Make a decision, which was represented. Well, I personally like to make a circle, so I know what I did later on when I come back and. So what the heck? Okay, so let's make a decision here, and this may also help too. Down here we have a scale, 100. Just pull it down, and you can see things just get a little smaller. That helps a lot too when you want to see everything in one. Although it makes things here a little harder to see, but really easy to fix. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, let's make a decision. Trying to escape black hole. Okay, could be as simple as go left, go right. Okay, this is the base, the core of multi-option. This is what everybody's so afraid of. You don't want to complicate things. So fry a few neurons over. Actually, I don't think that'll happen, but things will get a little complicated, yes. If you want to do everything like everybody else, and that's fine too. But if you want to stand out and, I don't know, just do something different, well, I'm pretty sure that you'll find it a whole lot easier in this program here. I prefer to do things different though. Don't like going with the grain. Don't like the author leading me by the hand to the very end of the story. That's just too. That's kind of sad for me. I don't really like that. Okay, so I really like multi-option. I kind of secretly wish Isaac Asimov could have gotten something like this. You can imagine this. One of his books, multi-option, can go back and reread into it 5 or 6 times. That would be awesome. But Isaac Asimov didn't do that, although he has very good books. Okay, we're getting back to the topic here. Alright, a decision. Okay, trying to escape black hole. Let's see, how about replace fusion core? How about that? Alright, that's actually turning out to be a really good concept for a book. Okay, also replace the fusion core, or he could how about use the escape pod. Alright, very good. Alright, so we want to change this shape here to a typical circle, so we know in the future that that's a decision. Alright, so you come back a week or two later and you say, what did I do there? Alright, very good question. So if we make it a circle, we'll know right away that that was a decision. Of course, you can make it anything you want. Alright, this is a suggestion, something that's worked for me. And hopefully it will work for you. Okay, so we see the circle just threw everything out. Okay, this is where it turned out really good that we use these lines. Or else things would have wanted to reconnect and things would have got really bad there. Okay, so let's move this line somewhere more comprehensible. Alright, so we got a nice little map there going. Let's connect these so we know where these going. Okay, the typical line here. Let's start from the decision and go out to the decision number 1 or 2, whichever that is. Okay, let's do that again, here to there. Alright. That's pretty easy, isn't it? So we see multi-option isn't really that hard. Alright, it's that moment of silence in Facebook. Really funny, but if those people knew how easy that is, I'm pretty sure that one of them would have asked a few more questions. Just what's incredible for me, how many, I think that group was 22,000 people, not one person was interested. That's pretty incredible for me, actually. And this sci-fi page, okay, that was a sci-fi page. That wasn't something non-fiction or, I don't know, boring readers for the world or something like that. A sci-fi page. I thought people were going to start knocking me out with questions left and right, but we're just silent. Okay, well, just now, maybe it's because of the Christmas holidays, maybe that. Again, the benefit of a doubt. Okay, but anyway, I'll get over that sooner or later. Okay, let's get back to our map. Okay, so we have 2 decisions. Remember, it's really good to have these ideas here, these subcategories. This will really help you out in the future once you start expanding a lot. Okay, because all these paper notes and all that, that's going to be really frustrating, especially if kids. Alright, we talked about that in a different video. It's funny, you can laugh about it, but it's true. Paper notes, they don't work, they just go everywhere, and I don't know, maybe something supernatural because you close the door and the next day, I don't know, it's not there. Your paper notes, where'd they go? Okay, eventually they find them, but the book changes by then. Okay, so let's add a few subcategories here. Okay, we replace fusion core. What could be happening there? Something comes to mind. Yeah, how about this? Core is really hot. Yeah. Turning out really good, this story. Okay, core is really hot. I don't know. How about we describe the core a little bit. Shiny, slippery. Okay, we're kind of getting up to a moment of disaster, aren't we? Okay, well, we could do that. I like to represent that by a big X. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too soon. We know this line is going to end tragically. Okay, but we want to add something else. Maybe see here. Okay, the ship just burns up because the fusion core kind of exploded and melted and air got lost into space. Okay. Okay, so ship loses air. Okay, that's fine. Let's put that there. And these you can also get to select them, pull them away, and you can make an idea like that. If you want to make that a separate chapter or something, or just reconnect it there, it's really easy. Okay, so ship loses air. Okay, we want to maybe make that into a different chapter, or whatever. You can do that if you want. Just put this X here. You can connect it there. Although it's a little bit visible. It's kind of hard to separate again. I'm going to do the classic Control Z. Okay, the action's cancelled. I'm kind of moving that there. Control Z. Okay, both are selected. Okay, select this one here, pull it down there. That way we can clearly see that that ended. Not the way somebody wanted. Okay, and just for me, I like to do this. I like to get that, go to design, the field color, and I usually choose red. Sniff. Okay, that means that that's a bad decision. Okay, and as you probably see with the red background, that this isn't really using black. Okay, so what we can do, we can select all of this, because eventually that might affect us. You might not see it too well. Let's go back to home and see this is already selected, the black color. Okay, but we see here now we can't see these. Alright, so since our background is black, then that's pretty much invisible. So let's find white. Alright, that just fixed that really nicely. Let's choose white again. Perfect. Okay, so we can do that. We can also change this, since maybe we want this to be a separate chapter. Let's select that. Okay, this could be a change chapter for you, or whatever. If you're doing a 3D project, then maybe a different scene. Okay, design. So you want a slightly different colors, nothing too drastic. Okay, like a gray. Okay, you can't really see that, but yeah. Okay, we want this to be, we could fill in this with a different color too. See, that's a decision. That's a little bit too much work for me. I just prefer the shape, just to show me that. But, okay, you kind of get the idea, right? Let's go back to our original map, the one I destroyed the video with. Okay, so we have something pretty similar to that. So we have the central idea here. Not too central anymore. Okay, so we had a typical space battle. Everybody dies. Okay, some examples here are subcategories. You can take those out. Alright. We connected the main character escapes to the space battle. Okay, we had 3 decisions right off the bat. May or may not be a good idea. Some people aren't used to this type of reading, so it might be a little frustrating to have too many options. Okay, I personally thought that was the case, so I kept it simple in the beginning. Alright, so we have the decisions here. 1, 2, 3. Decision number 2. Okay, we made that into decision 2, and 3 more options here. Another decision here, one that went bad and one that went all the way over here. Alright, pretty easy, huh? This is a really good program to get your ideas, and for multi-option, which we're trying to get into here. Okay, suppose something else here we could do. There's all kinds of options actually. We have a spell check, of course, and fill colors. You can insert images and notes. Really don't do that because what's really the notes here. You can hyperlink, which may or may not work. I like to format on a regular basis every 3 months. I format the computer so everything goes to another disk drive, external disk drive. But when you put it back, the hyperlinks usually don't work anymore because it changed location. So that's why I really don't use hyperlinks. I do this since I have a lot of chapters. Well, multi-option does have a lot of chapters, by the way. Each decision is a chapter, so you may get criticized by the editors and all that. I have 234 chapters, if I remember correctly. Okay, but I basically do this. I forgot the one there. Okay, I put numbers in them. A001. Okay, then I go A002. Because you see, we're not doing a linear type story. Just like the 3D map, it's 3D. So if you want to have a linear type feel to it, if you're going to do a physical book, okay, you'll probably need to number these. A001 is going to be A002. Okay, it's kind of the mindset too. You have to. It may be a little difficult in the beginning. It was for me. Says even though I wanted the concept and I knew what it was, just getting the brain to get this pattern kind of engraved into the mind and getting the habit of looking at it this way. This is really how our neurons are connected. So eventually your brain adopt this system. Okay, so if it takes you a couple weeks, don't worry, that's normal. The brain likes to be told what to do, what to watch, and what to hear. Okay, but you can eventually break free, and this is a new way to write books. Alright, so I recommend these numbers here. Okay, basically because somebody want to see how many pages and chapters you have in your book. And to do this later on in Word, and it'll be a whole lot easier. Okay, here's our chapters. I think everything's pretty clear. If I skip something, I probably did. Well, please put in the comments below. We can easily go back to this tutorial, part 2. I'd be more than happy to share what I know. And anything else, Facebook, email, all the contact information is there. Please contact me. Like the video. I'm really appreciative if you want to subscribe. That'll really help me out. And hope to see you next time. Thanks a lot.